Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mark Bruce with Fit Strength Performance, and I'm going to talk about how you can lose or gain weight in 30 days. Now, in this discussion, I'm not going to say that following these steps you will lose 30 pounds. However, if you follow these three strategies, I guarantee you will see results in 30 days. Those results could be 4 pounds, those results could be 12 pounds. If you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to gain weight, same thing. You could gain anywhere from 4 to 8 and potentially 12 pounds depending on who you are, your level of training, and also your level of commitment. So stay tuned and keep watching. So the first thing that I always advise clients as far as gaining weight or losing weight is, number one, you have to know what you're eating. You have to know what you're putting into your body so you can figure out if that's maintenance. If you can figure out that that amount of food is either enough or too little. And then you can start to peel back the onion as far as what are you actually eating. The next part of this part one is also knowing how much you actually need to eat in order to see any type of result. Now, that doesn't mean that if you're someone that eats very, very little and you should be eating a ton more, then you just go right to that 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 calorie mark. What that means is you just have to be aware. In my experience, I've talked to many athletes and their goal is to gain weight. And I say, how much are you actually eating in a day? And they give me kind of a list of what they eat, and it comes out to be like 750 calories. And then what we realize is you're under eating so much that you can't gain weight. And the same thing goes as if you're trying to lose weight. If you're under eating so much, your body's gonna hold, it's gonna store, it's gonna break things down. So you're just gonna maintain and plateau. So therefore, you need to have at least an idea as far as what your body needs, and that's based on your BMR as well as your energy expenditure. So you need to learn what that is, know what you're doing so you can make the proper adjustments. Because if you're eating 1,000 calories a day, but your BMR and your energy expenditure say that you have to eat 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day, that's a huge jump to go from 1,000 to 2,500. So then we make small incremental changes every day or even every week, depending on who you are. Number two, you have to meal prep or hire a food service. The reason why is just sometimes it's very difficult. If you're busy like me, it's very difficult to eat and prepare 4 to 6 meals every single day with enough of the macronutrients. So what I've done, I've invested not a significant amount of money every week, but I've invested in a company in my town called Project Lean Nation. And there I get 12 meals a week where I can eat either lunch and dinner if my nights are late, or I can just eat lunch every single day. And that ensures me that I'm getting a good meal with enough protein, enough carbs, it has vegetables, has all those macronutrients that people need. Something that people undereat is protein. So if you can hire a food service who's going to provide you with those meals for those 30 days to help ensure that you're eating enough protein, I think that's a no-brainer. Or you can just spend your Sundays meal prepping. Either is great. I've done both. It takes time to meal prep. It takes time to really figure out how much you're eating. It takes time to cook all those stuff. And I think that's great because that makes it an intuitive lifestyle choice and helps you maintain the weight loss or the weight gain. But at the end of the day, sometimes hiring a food service who can provide you with weekly meals can be extremely helpful, especially if you're an athlete trying to gain weight. If you're an athlete trying to gain weight and you go to school all day and lunch is a typical cafeteria meal, and then you have practice right after school, and then you're rushed to get home for dinner, if you have a nice solid calorically dense lunch, well, that's a huge way for you to gain that kind of weight that you want. And the meal service that I use, they even have breakfast, so that could help tremendously in the morning if you're someone that just is rushed and you don't have time to eat breakfast. So that could help again. The third piece, and yes, I'm probably biased to this, but you have to hire someone who's going to hold you accountable. Now, that could be a nutritionist, that could be an accountability coach, or that could be a gym. Simply because if you aren't working out and you're not eating well, you need someone to hold you accountable. And let's be real, if you put some dollars on it, you're going to be that much more accountable to whatever that plan is. So those are my 3 strategies. Number 1, know your BMR, know your energy expenditure, and know what you're currently doing today. Number 2, figure out how you're going to meal prep. Figure out how you're going to eat enough food, because 9 out of 10 times people just aren't eating enough food, or they're just snacking a lot on the bad choices. And that's why they're not hungry for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because they're just making these poor snack choices throughout the day. And then number 3, hire somebody. Hire a gym that's going to guarantee 2 to 3 workouts a week. Hire a nutritionist who's going to give you that plan and ensure that if you follow it, you're going to be successful. Or hire an accountability coach that can do both. Hire a gym that does both. Hire someone who's going to hold you accountable in the kitchen as well as both your training. So those are my 3 strategies. I hope they help. If you follow those 3 steps today, I know you're going to see phenomenal results in 30 days. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, comment. Send this off to a teammate, to a friend, to a family member, to a coach, because these are things that I know will help you reach your goal. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.